Oh my god, we got an ad break. What a dummy. Alright, in a minute. Okay. Anyway. Yeah, so... I don't want to crawl around down there right now, but I definitely don't want to have my headphones plugged into this thing. It's just... It's distracting. Like, streaming all day yesterday, listening to this, it was like... These headphones are pretty nice. They're not like the greatest headphones or anything, but they're nice headphones. And I don't know. I have another mixer. I'm wondering if I should put the problem is like the Go XLR is made to interface with your stream. So like whatever you do with the sliders on there, that's how it sounds on the stream and blah 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 blah. There's Sennheiser HD 599s. These I've been using Sennheiser headphones for like forever when mixing bands and stuff like that too, working audio in concert venues. Always used Sennheisers. However, all right, let's just go. Oh wait, let me put a crystal here this time, so don't forget. And not that. Don't put that. Alright. Let's put this and that. Schmack. Or a million of them. But that works. That's fine. Alright. I guess we're just going to stop right here for a minute. Oh, you know what we could do while we're waiting? Come on, man. There we go. Let's do this. And let's do OBS. Source visibility. Oops. Source ads. Yes, I'll put it at the bottom. Or at the bottom. Ads, and then scene, windowed stream, source, ads. Okay, so now I could just do this. Ads. Schmack. I just have the regular size stream deck with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 across. 15 per page. Or like 15 buttons. I want to get a Stream Deck XL. Because it's a really cool little interface. I want to use it for other things besides just streaming. Like, you can use it for a lot of different things. I don't have, like, I could hook up my lights to it. A bunch of things. I could put mood lighting, you know? Some mood lighting would be nice. Just, like, put some different colored lights around in here, and then I could control that with a little control pad right in front of me, too. Some streamers use a foot pedal for certain things. I have foot pedals, like MIDI foot pedals. I guess you could use a foot pedal. I don't know what people like to mute your mic, maybe, or something. Like, I don't know. But, like, using a foot pedal is, like, really, really popular for some reason. Anyway. I woke up at 6 a.m. for work. Love my job, but fuck mornings. Yeah, I agree. Although I need to get up earlier than I have been. I don't know exactly what caused it. I think I started playing D&D with friends, and then I don't know if you can hear me right now, but started playing D&D with friends, and then we had one session that went really late to like 1:30 a.m. And then after the session ended, I chatted with the DM and a couple other people for another hour, and then since then I've been going to bed like every night at 3:30 or something. And just waking up at like 10:30, 11. I'm like, we don't have a Kingsgrave command. Oh, but that's, yeah, okay. You thought that was the fishing command. I see. I see. Oh, whoops, I gotta do this. Alright. Here we are. For the first time. So I gotta go over here. Let's put the roof on this right now. Let's put a roof on here. Yeah. Oh. You know what we're gonna do? Hang on. Let's do this. Don't need those on me right now. Okay. I'm not going to need the black hole wand. Let's grab the platform. I should be able to... Oh, hi. Hi, ads. Nice. Whoops. Let's just keep that on all stream. That would be funny. Real funny. So funny. Alright. Actually, we don't need that right now. Schmack. Okay. So, this is totally not going to go wrong, right? So I'm thinking... The plan is... Alright, here's the plan. I got molten metals, including... This is molten robot aluminum, and this is... Or aluminium, sorry. And this is molten aluminium oxide. There's 3 different kinds of aluminiums that they all say the same thing, but they're different kinds. And the only way you can check that is from your save file. It will tell you the different kinds, so that's how I checked it. Anyway, they're very rare, and I need to keep them alive and well. So we're going to make little enclosures, little test tubes like this. The molten aluminum's going to go in there. However much I can fit in there. And then there's going to be a freeze mage and ice mage on either side of it. Because the ice mages have a freeze field around them. So they'll keep the molten metals stable. And I'm going to try to do that for everyone. Sleepy goober. I'm actually feeling good today. I took, yesterday I felt like shit all day. But today, I took a ice cold shower first. I got enough sleep, and then I jumped in the shower ice cold and was like, ooh, and then put it warmer. And from there, I feel pretty nice, I guess. You gotta shock your system sometimes, every now and then. Gotta make yourself feel some pain. All right, so the goal is to cast this first. So I have this orbiting me, and wherever I cast it, well, is it going to be the tip of the wand? I think it's from the tip. So, because that's where the spell shoots out of, from the tip. So I'm going to aim upwards like this. And there we go. So, in theory, I can get the Ice Mage. It's going to teleport exactly where I just cast this. As soon as this purple projectile touches it, the fish won't freeze it. I don't think. We can test that for a long time more. But I don't think it's going to work. The fish despawn, too. Unfortunately, because they come from a spell, I guess. I've had them all despawn around the world, wherever I cast this thing. So, you know, obviously I don't want that to happen, and we lose all this stuff. That is why we're doing this now. That's the real reason why we're doing this. So we're gonna try to go right in the middle here. We'll see what happens. And I'm just gonna do that. Now I gotta black hole the top of this a little bit so the Ice Mage doesn't like, drown in it or suffocate. Drown. So it doesn't suffocate. Polyimmunity. You can get polyimmunity from eating these guys. The polymages, their bodies are made out of stinky meat, and you can eat that and you get polyimmunity. And I will show you. I have one right here with a necrobot next to it, and necrobot revives enemies. So basically, I just killed this one, and you see those green particles around it? That's how you know that this thing's gonna revive it. So you just kill it, eat it, it gets revived, kill it, eat it, etc. I did that for a few hours to get 524 and change thousand seconds. And when you hit at least 524-ish, it breaks, the counter breaks, and you have infinite poly immunity at that point. And you can do the same thing with, obviously you need Iron Stomach. Rink Barbecue. So if you have Iron Stomach, that allows you to eat a lot and also drink a lot. So you can, say you had Healthium or Lively Concoction, the healing liquid, which we have some right here. Some Lively Concoction. Say you had some of that, and then you have this spell, and you just make infinite amounts of it, and you drink all of that. And you just keep drinking Lively Concoction until you have over 524,000 seconds. You'll heal infinitely with it. That buff will never go away, nor the sound of beep, 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 or whatever, like when you're healing. Not beep, but anyway. Looks like a chandelier. Yeah, it kind of does. Any buff that you can get above that 524k will break, and you'll have infinite. All right, let me focus on this, or else we're doing some stupid mad science, and if I don't focus, we're gonna mess up, and then I'm gonna die in real life. Okay. Wait a minute, what am I trying to do right now? See, that's what I mean. Yeah, I just wanted the black hole wand so I could lower this a little bit. Alright. That should be good. Now, in theory, let me put a roof on here, just in case. And let's make sure that the mage does not grab one of these wands. Orange-spined unicorn fish. Yeehaw. Whoops, now I need the other one. Alright. Yeah, it's a pain in the ass, but I think the fish would be cool if it worked, but they all despawned, unfortunately. I would love to have just fish swimming around inside of molten metals, casting freeze field to keep them nice and frosty, but the fish keep despawning. And I cannot have that. Regular enemies that have already been spawned into the world don't despawn like that. So that's why we gotta use, you know, pre-existing enemies, I guess. It's just like an engine quirk. Maybe like a memory management thing. Game's like, no, we need to despawn that. It would be cool if you can have an alchemy fish. However, no. This is Finland, and we say no. Mm-mm. Alright, let me see. Alright. Now we gotta clean that up a little bit. By... jumping up a little bit from about here. Or maybe here. Just gotta jump up to that. Ah, schnucks. So now we got a roof. Oh, and this one's gone. Well, now I gotta fix that. Alright, hang on. The joys of building in a non-building game. Beautiful. Alright. This one's perfect. Too bad. Too bad. Alright. I could use just Lumi to do it better. To shave off the top, but it's like... What's up, lol? 100 lol. How you doing? Pakasuko. AFK, you gotta go collect some yummy dandelions for dinner. Nice. I've never had... Well, maybe I have. I think I have had dandelion greens a couple times, actually. Alright, so... Alright. Does not matter. Doesn't matter. Just we don't want to break this, so let me not do that again. It's like 1 pixel. 1 pixel thickness. Alright. Now we do that again real quick. Oops. The other... Whatever, don't worry about it. It'll be fun. I'll talk about it after I do this. So we want to go right up to this, probably. Maybe not quite so close. Alright. And... Perfect. Okay. Let me just fix... that. Alright, and then I need to shave that away. So... We're gonna need this... wand. Alright. Let me just get a Lumi. I don't even know what we're listening to anymore. Plock. Okay. Sweet. That works. Plock. I've heard of this game. How has been the collection? We have all the foods except for, like, toxic meat. And, like, there's one other kind of meat that we can possibly get in a flask. But we have the milk, the malut, beer, whiskey, Johannesima, Sima, Mammi, pea soup, hearty porridge, rotten meat, salt, and honey. Yesterday we got the regular Sima and the Mammi. Alright. Now we're trying to not break everything. The problem with using Lumis on this... Oh yeah, I want to... Wait, it came back. See, that's the problem with these infinite platforms. Boards don't hit back. They sometimes come back. Like zombie platforms. So, let's see. Actually, I'll keep that on there. Or maybe that. Yeah. All right. Good enough. This came back too. Yeah, these things are real weird and janky. We may end up killing the mage now. God damn it, dude. What about the explosive slimy meat? Is there explosive slime? Oh yeah, the green explosive slimy meat. Isn't it like, it's called gunpowder or something? Like a different gunpowder? Alright, let me try... called slimy meat, but it acts like gunpowder. It's the kind that drops when Colmy dies. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Is there any way to get it in a flask? Yeah, I was reading the page about it. Alright, so whatever. That's... I guess we try this now. I mean, we have this one build. If we kill this one by accident, then there's always another. Alright. Always another. Okay, go to Parallel Worlds and get them. Yeehaw. There are... You know, the wizard's den is, like, right below me, and there's some that I left alive in there. Or hopefully they didn't get killed by other enemies. Actually, we have 4 more loves now, so everything's gonna be passive now. So that's good. Real good. Oops. Nice. What was the physics dungeon game you played yesterday? Oh, that was Exanima. Yeah, we're gonna be playing more of it, but I need to play... I want to try to... Exanima is a long game, like Noita. It's something that I'm planning on... And Rain World. Something that I'm going to be planning on playing, like, for long periods of time. Over months, probably. An endless type of thing, sorta. There's so many games that I have on my backlog. Shorter experiences that I would like to just play through some of these and see if, I mean, you know, some of them I might not like, and we won't play the whole thing, but okay. Oh, come on. I hate ice. Come here. Come on. Dude. No, it's not. Wait. It's on this side. Yes, yes. No. Right when I get down there. Come on. There you go. All right. I hope he's not dead. Or worse. Ah, shit. He didn't even... He spawned above it. Limb. Does the, do you think the freeze field reaches to the bottom of this? Whoa, what about the explosive? We are polyimmune permanently. I just see a preview of the stream I'm already watching. What? Is this real life? Am I here? Only one way to find out. How do I know which is which now? I guess I could mimic-yum it, so whatever. No, right? It needs to be closer. That's okay. I mean, I forgot. We have Mimicium. We could just, like, top it back up. Damn it. Alright, let me do that real quick. Well, I guess I could do that later. Afterwards. Doesn't matter. I'm not going to be able to fit a whole flask in there anyway, I think. Alright. Just need to focus. Can't have music playing while I'm doing this. That's the problem with, like, a lot of when I mess up and stuff. It's because I have music playing. I'm somebody who, in order to really focus on things I need to... in games. It's only with games. It's like, my focus gets, like, degrades or whatever when I have external music playing. Can you not move the Luki down at this point? You mean Colmy or this thing? I can move him. This guy. I'm just trying to figure out slowly the best way to do it right now. The thing is he's going to immediately rise back up. That's the problem we had earlier. It's, vacuum field. It doesn't suck down, it sucks up. Otherwise, I would use vacuum field to get his feet stuck in this. To keep him down here. I guess I could pour concrete in this to raise it. Maybe. Because if I go in here and do this, see? He immediately... Oh, he didn't. I put him down. Okay. Yeah, stay right here. Yes, you're such a good boy. Okay. All I had to do was just put his feet on the ground, and then he's like, oh, there's ground here. You're nice. I'll walk down here and be a good little biscuit. I just don't like all this jank everywhere. It looks so bad. Fucking goddamn it. I didn't know it goes through walls, man. I hate this. Like, I wanna get all of this out of here. Like, I don't want this here. It's so horrible. Like, I really would just want to nuke it from orbit. I don't want this shit in my base. With these sounds, just like... Sorry, I'm moody. Hey, Argon. Like, it just looks bad. I don't want this, like, janky platform crap all over the place. Hey! Look at that blur. Look at the blur. Look at that shiny nose. What's up? How you doing? Thanks for the raid. We're gonna fix this. Yay. Argon. If you guys don't know who Argon is, you should. How is your stream? How is Void Stranger? Oh yeah, I have chat up there. Get in the game. Alright. So what I'm trying to do right here, guys. Need to check the damage the storm has done. Oh, alright. Yeah, hopefully not any damage at all. Is there a way to use ice instead of platforms? Would that they work? That'd be a much worse. Much messier. I mean, I guess. You know what? I guess I could. Actually, he does have a freeze field around him. I could just pour water down and he'll be stuck in his own ice bubble like in the... But getting rid of this now requires black holes. Or it requires reloading the save. Which I want to do. And I know I said I wasn't going to. I already did that today. I know I said, like, if I screw up and it looks... It's just, like... You know... I'm okay with it. I don't fucking care anymore. This whole thing's gonna be such a long process. I'm not using mods to make it easier to do this. So I feel like I'm just gonna reload the save right now because, you know... That's fine with me. Obviously, if I die, the run's over, but... It would just make me feel so much better to not have all that stuff right there. What am I doing? So we're just copy this over again. Because, yeah, I don't want all that platform jank everywhere. If it was easier for me to make it, like, really neat looking, cool. But I'm going to have to do this a lot across that entire area for every molten metal. So what we're doing, guys, by the way, who just raided in or who don't know what we're doing, we have molten metals, and at room temperature in Noita, molten metals are ignited, and when they're ignited, the fire like pretty quickly actually makes the metal dissipate. So what I'm doing is in the old run that I was doing, the old Alchemy Run, I here, just put the music back on a little bit. On the old Alchemy Run, I just let them, like, if they're close to Colmy, so whenever I'm in the game, Colmy just keeps them, as long as I cast, like, a Circle of Stillness with Nala on it to put the fires out, then they stay extinguished like that for my entire session. But every time I left the world and came back, or, like, shut down the game and came back, they would be reignited, and then over time I would lose them, you know? So now I'm trying to automate that, and I'd have to waste my time going and putting the fires out on all of them. So I want to automate that by using the ice mages, because the ice mages have a circle of stillness around them, like basically a freeze field around them. So I'm trying to capture an ice mage on the side of, you know, two surrounding each little tube of molten metal. So their freeze fields will just keep that metal frozen forever, in theory. We shall find out if that works. Yeah, now, Fundo, that's exactly what I was thinking of right now. There's no way for me to do that. Because I have to go, I can't pour water in. I can't teleport to where the ice mage is. I have to actually cast the spell in my base, and then I have to cast the certain spell exactly where I want the ice mage to teleport to. And then I have to go and do that. So we may have to use the platforms if the game starts up again. Come on. We also need the Pakasuko to not drown. Yeah. Do you need to cover the entire tank with the freeze aura or just the part that touched air? The whole thing. Yeah. Meh. Too bad the fish doesn't work. If fish with freeze field on it worked, and if the fish didn't despawn, I would just use the fish. Because I like that idea too. I think it would be really, really cool to have a fish swimming around, constantly casting a spell. You know, that's such a cool thing. But they despawn. Because I made a farm with one fish that had water trail on it, and another fish that had liquid detonator, in order to farm the unique kind of gunpowder you get from liquid detonator, and those fish despawn. They didn't die, they actually despawn. And then I had one fish next to the lava lake for a really long time. And that fish had freeze charge on it. And that fish despawned after a while. So I just don't want... I think it's because I use a spell to summon an enemy in. Or a creature. And because of that, it despawns. I don't know. Eventually. Yeah. And then I was thinking, you know, like freeze charge wouldn't work on the fish, but I was thinking using like a deer, but then the deer would drown. I was like, we gotta test this. We gotta see if the spell summons a bluefish, right? I know, like, you can put the fish spell with an add trigger fish spell and then summon Taikasova. And then when the fish swims past, like, a deer on the island, it summons a bunch of wands. So I was thinking, like, maybe testing if this fish swimming into this fish would cast a bunch of spells. Because in that case, I could try to fill like a tank like this with a bunch of goldfish or like several goldfish, and then cast this fish with like a Nala Circle of Stillness on it. Like add trigger fish, Nala Circle of Stillness, and then just put that in there. And then as the blue fish touches the goldfish, it might continually cast Nala Circle of Stillnesses to keep the molten metal good. But then will it despawn over time? I guess I could always come back. I could keep a wand over here with like the summon fish build on it and just quickly cast another fish in it. But if I don't check and all the metals are, you know... The game lets you spawn about 20 fish. Not sure why they would despawn over time though. Yeah, I wonder why. It was funny, in the middle of the stream, a storm exploded and the wind almost destroyed the curtains outside. Stood 10 minutes holding them while I had a hail shower drenching me. What? Damn. Wow. Well, I hope everything is okay and not destroyed. Oops. Move this out of the way, please. Alright. Okay, so let's do this so I can get back here. Alright. What am I doing? What am I doing? I was gonna test... Oh, yeah. So... I guess right here I had a fish with water trail. Right here I had a fish with explosive detonator. And then all I had to do to get this to work was basically pick up the Kiyoskivi, and then the water would just start exploding in here as I held the bag, you know? So that was that, like, farm. And then... Then I had another fish. Toaster bots. For a long time. This one lasted a while. I had another fish right here that was, until I dug this out. It was right here just casting freeze charge repeatedly since fairly early on in the run. And it was just there. And for maybe like 20 hours, it just stayed there. And then it disappeared, despawned. And then that's when I started digging these little test tubes out for when we start freezing liquids over here. Or freezing materials over there. Testing that. Alright. So. Let's see. So the secret free fishing code starts with a K. First letter is K. I was PNG tubing with the game open. Everything is fine? Good. Yeah. Resume streaming all wet. Got the dandelion greens. Yeah, how are you liking Void Stranger? I'm surprised I can play a puzzle mystery game messing around. There's a lot of really weird and cool secrets in that game, or just like, it's definitely not what you think it is at first. Obvious, like right from the beginning though, you can tell that. You're like, oh. And I haven't played their previous game, which is like, where is this crappy game? Not crappy game, I mean, Zero Ranger. Played it for 10 minutes so far. But Zero Ranger is like a shoot 'em up. A vertical scrolling shoot 'em up, but it has deep stuff going on, apparently. A lot of stuff going on. Anyway. So they're another developer that I'm excited to follow. Oops. Alright. So I want to bring the Ice Mage in here. Now, unfortunately, I think we need to barricade this some way, and I think probably the only way to do that is to use one of those summon platforms, right? Coming from La Mulana, I thought it would be more restricted in freedom of advancing. Instead, this shit just leaves everything open. Yeah, I need to play Zero Ranger too. There's so many games. Oh, too many video games. Stop making games. Come on, people. There's too many video games now. Life was so simple when it was just like console gaming and Nintendo and stuff. I'm glad it's not like that anymore, but at the same time, it's like, good luck ever playing any like other video games you want to play. Such a bad problem to have. You will not stop me from making another one. I want to make a game. I need to learn how to program though, or maybe I'll just like script it, or just use like you know, multimedia fusion and stuff like what Hempuli uses, because Hempuli he's not, I don't know if he's learning programming more now. I think he is, but he made Baba Is You without knowing how to really program, which is crazy. He's just a really good puzzle designer, really good game designer. I'm not sure how I want to do this. I need no music. Sorry. Hang on. Or maybe I'll just do this. This is kind of... I don't have the platform spell here anyway. What do you think I could do, anyone? So what I need to do... Okay. These are too big, these containers. If I fill them with concrete, it's gonna look really bad, and that's why I didn't want to use the platforms, blah, blah, blah. The original goal was to cast like an infinite wall, like the summon wall spell, and just keep one right in the middle here, but I didn't want to drown, or I didn't want to suffocate the Ice Mage in it. I'm running out of room. That wouldn't do anything, Worthless God. The Ice Mage doesn't get the Breathless perk. Oh, never mind. Nightmare. I see. If Nightmare didn't suck, I would play a Nightmare all the time. Nightmare just doesn't have the content. Like, if Nightmare had all the bosses and everything else that regular game has, I would never play this mode. I would always play Nightmare. But I don't like Nightmare. Because it doesn't have the bosses, it doesn't have this, doesn't have that, blah, 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 blah. If it had all the secrets. Yeah. This doesn't have everything on it, I think, but I think there is an updated version of this. Contra. Oh my god, why don't we listen to this all the time? We don't want to kill him, though, obviously. Too bad there's not a way to inflict the, like, weakening debuff on an enemy. That would be cool. Is there? I think we could get a weakening mage to hit one, and then we hit it with... That would be interesting. Do you think we could do that? Weakening exploit the ice mages? Infinite spells do not disappear if the chunk is unloaded, right? No. Yeah, Colmy keeps them... All the platforms are going to stay there. The platforms are weird in that, like, these platform wisps, they're always there. In Parallel Worlds, too, they just stay there. You have to black hole them away, and even then they sometimes come back. It's very strange. I don't know exactly why and what's going on with that, with them.
Nope.
Oh, wow. Okay. Shut up, guys. Hello, Clang. Goodbye, Clang. How you doing? How you doing today? Oh, you can't have your tongue? Oh. Well, I hope you're doing well. We will freeze. No. We're doing infinite lifetime null cast. Freeze charge. Are they immune to being frozen? You would think they would be. Like, we could put a null shot on a wisp, probably, right? And keep it, make sure it has no damage, you know, because of the null shot. Or null shot affects lifetime a lot, though, so never mind. But there probably is a way to use that in somehow. This doesn't show null shot. Noodles. Glue. Infinite lifetime glue, but it does damage. It does damage. We don't want to do damage. I could put a... No. No, no, no. No, no, no. No, 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 no. Schmack. I'm upset. I mean, the idea of... who was it? Is there a way to create a circle of ice with a wand, like create water and freeze? There is, but... Yeah, Dankbud Baker, reverse the hole. That would be really good. Just make it so that, you know, if these weren't here right now... Just... Because the Ice Mage, the problem is the Ice Mage flies up. And if I put a roof on these right here, made out of platforms, infinite platforms, he floats up to the top. And he's just gonna, like, hang out up here. And then this one, this is too deep. I just don't want... I'm trying to figure out how to do it and make it not look absolutely horrible. But I guess that's really, like, not the point. I have to, you know, pretend that I didn't play Terraria for 12,000 hours. And I have to... And pretend that we're just playing Noita. And we're not building a base or anything like that. We don't care about the way it looks. We're just doing this for science. And I need to hurry up and just do the science. And shut up and stop being so damn picky about, like, oh, everything's gotta be perfect. It has to look perfect. Or else I'm just gonna not be... I'm gonna throw the save out because I'm stupid. Anyway. So... I mean, that's fine right there. That's all I need to do. That was easy. Now let's just accidentally destroy the whole thing. Hopefully this 1 pixel... I'm scared about that. This little wall right here, that's just a pixel length. Pixel thickness. See what I mean? See what I mean? See what I mean? See what I mean? Whatever, it's fine. It's fine. It's just fine. Don't worry about it. I'll turn on... It's fine. Look at it. It's just... That's perfect. No problem. Okay. It was long enough. How long was that? Like 2 minutes, maybe? So a white hole with Nala wouldn't push it down? Whatever, I'm not gonna... This is fine right here. We're just doing this. Whoops. Oh god, I clicked out of the game. Alright. Hello, Blaskowitz. How you doing? Blaskowitz. Is your name like a reference... Is that your actual name, or is that a reference to, like, Wolfenstein or something? Whenever I see the surname Blaskowitz, that's what I think of. It's Castle Wolfenstein or Wolfenstein 3D or something. id Software. Anyway, alright. Now, don't accidentally black hole through this. Okay, now we gotta teleport into right here. It's based from Wolfenstein? Okay. Yeah, nice. Alright, now we just use this wand to make a Homebringer Wisp. There we go. Alright. And then when this purple projectile touches the Ice Mage, it's going to teleport right where I cast it. We already have the crystals here. I didn't shut the game down, right? After I cast those? Whoops. Alright, now let's just not touch anything else. I don't want to accidentally teleport another creature to the base. There's blood everywhere because I am the blood god. The mage of bloodness. A vampire. Oh, whoops. I'm a blood mage. We're using blood magic. Every wand I have has blood magic on it, pretty much. So we're just leaving stains everywhere. And it's fine. See, look at all this blood everywhere. Ow. Ow. That was such a simple solution. It's like totally overthinking it, like, man, don't accidentally touch that. I still wish the fish would work. That would have been amazing if we could get... Touch it. Touch it. Touch it. I hope I don't accidentally kill you this time. Imagine. Whoops. There we go. All right, now. Booyah. All right, please. Please. Please, sir. Oh, look at you. You're beautiful. You're beautiful. The only thing is, like, I want one on this side, too. So let's do that, too. Your world looks like some psychotic with way too strong wands was rampaging. I mean... Yes. Yes. Also, I have a gate on my voice now. Let me know if it sounds like if I whisper. If I whisper like this, do you hear me? Do you hear the whisper? Do you like the music? Oh, what the fuck? Okay. You heard it? Nice. So we could do ASMR streams now. Hell yeah. Come on. Come on. You can do it. You got this. Come on, wisp. Wisp away. Wispy-doo. Whoops. Why don't... No, 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 no. Get out of there. Don't fuck up. Don't cast a black hole in here. This one's being obnoxious. It's like, why? I don't want the unstuck function to trigger and then ruin everything. Thank you. Thank you, game, for being nice. Alright. Now we gotta find another ice mage. Do do do. Do do do. I guess we're gonna go the same way. There should be another one. I know there's some down in the wizard's den down there, but I think I left another one alive up in here. And our chances of accidentally running into another enemy are pretty slim if I go this way. Let me, speaking of which, oh wait, duh. We're working on working on bringing ice mages to the base real quick. I'm just doing one more and then that's it for now. Probably. Oh yeah. I'm gonna have to possibly kill some enemies, so let's get that ready. Just because if any other enemy hits this, it's gonna get teleported to base. And I don't want that. So I'm gonna have to, if any other enemy comes near me, even though we have 4 more loves, some enemies are gonna start following us around because they're friendly now. And if they hit this purple, they're gonna teleport to the base, and I do not want them there. No. Although, this wand is, like, really cool to maybe teleport bosses. I haven't ever tried that. In fact, I've only used, I think, vacuum field and or spawning bosses that can be spawned. Well, I don't think I've ever have I? I probably have used Homebringer to move bosses around, right? Oh. I need a... Hang on, let's... Hey, for anyone who can hear me right now, Argenvane made the ads sign, which I guess, you know, I have that program too. I don't know if Argan is here right now, but Argan probably used this. I hope. There's a Noita Summit text maker that Priskip made. Priskip, who made Purgatory, actually made this little program so we can chat rules. Chat rules. Koira drools. Alright. And then I think add to list and then generate images. And I think that should be good right now. Then we go to here, images, basic. And these are all the ones, chat rules, Koira drools. These are all the ones that I've generated. So it's just to generate any text you want using Noita's font and effects. Schmack. So we could just... I use this for thumbnails and stuff all the time. Thank you very much, Priskip, for being such a badass. Yes. Elegantly thematic. Ads. We need some... I gotta put some, like, shadow on it. Is that what you're talking about? Just the ads stuff? Or the ads logo or whatever? Most powerful fish. Oh, hey, ads is covering the fish. Nice. It's gonna cover that. That was the name. The name was longer, but that's all I saw. Ads were over the moment you put on the ad sign. Right now, it just told me it ended right now. So I think some people get shorter ads, but I have something that pops up in chat for me that tells me when the ads start and end. So, I mean, if that's not working correctly, then... And you actually got ads before I get warned about ads, that's stupid, and I need to fix that. Anyway, okay. So we're back. We return. So we're looking for an ice mage. I also want to bring a snowman to my base, but how do we do that? There are 3 balls. I wish there was a snowman secret in Noita. Okay. What's like one thing that it's missing? There's a secret, like, I don't know, a carrot that spawns someplace rarely in the world and you bring it to a snowman and gives you the carrot wand. Or gives you, like, the snowball thrower or something. Anyway. Just gonna look around in here. I'm pretty sure there's another one. I think it is up more in the middle of the biome. I hope I don't accidentally impulse kill it, because that definitely happens in this game. Like, oh no, it's gonna kill me. I'm gonna get one shot by anything at all right now. Twitch doesn't fill all the ads. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Some people don't get it at all, get them at all. Even if they're, you know, some people have ad block, some people are subbed. Some people just don't get it when it tells me it's going to play it. Some people get shorter ones. They're all targeted ads, so like, you know, an ad for what you have been looking for or saying, and your phone is spying on you. It's like, oh, you were just talking about... I'm debating whether or not I'm going to say this on stream. And it's definitely going to give me more ads about it. That's for damn sure if I do say something. Should I say it? Do I want more adult diaper ads? I said it. So I've been getting ads on Twitch for Depends adult diapers because I made a joke on stream about pooping at like, oh, I'm a streamer, I'm just gonna poop right here or something. I made some dumb joke, and ever since then, every now and then I get fucking ads. Like, what? And now I'm gonna get more right now because I said that. That's what I mean. The world we live in is just... what the hell? Like, seriously. What is wrong with this place? Is there something you're not telling us? I mean, no. Okay. Bruh. It's very thoughtful. Man. Alright, so now we got both of you. Look at you. Isn't that amazing? Oh, amazing. Now. It better work. If this doesn't work now, I'm gonna be so salty. It works. We have molten aluminum, baby. Baby. Look at that. I don't know. I don't want to put it too much higher. We can always use Sea of Mimicium to just dupe it. All we need is a little bit in there. Now, see, I didn't test whether this one was enough for this. But the problem is the alternate lifetimes, or the varying lifetimes of spells, and making each one of these the same depth, you know? We're not going to be able to do that, but hopefully we don't have like a really long trail. It's also like some of this is dense rock, some is extremely dense rock, so that's going to play a part in how far the plasma beam goes. I don't want to mess anything up, so I think for now I'm going to back up the save again. Because, okay, we have this is robot aluminum. We got this or aluminium, sorry, because it is aluminium in the game as well. Even though these both say molten aluminum, or aluminium, they're both different. Mental block. The way we got that kind was... oh, let me check something. Okay. Good, they're far enough away from Colony. We cast the end of everything yesterday. Farmed it a little bit. I wanted to make sure that these guys didn't turn into Stavaris. So that means those are far enough away. That means these have to be far enough away. Oh, it's up here. I was like, where did my tunnel go? Okay. Yeah. So we have this enemy. Don't worry about them. They're nyeh. But we have these healer drones. They're actually made out of aluminium. And when you slice a little bit of them off with a lumi, you just slice off the side or something, you actually get some aluminium. And then I just melted it with lava. Got a little bit in a flask and then used mimicium to make up the rest. And so that's how we got, that's robot aluminium. This aluminium we got from a great treasure chest, and that's actually oxide, aluminium oxide. And then there's a third limb. What's the third type of no, it's 100% vanilla, Horatio. Completely vanilla. Just a lot of time. And the goal is to solve the cauldron and the eyes. And let's take a peek over here real quick. Yeah, robot blood. Just quickly do this. Smack. My audio breaking? Alright, so their freeze field is real small. Alright. Let's see if that's good. We only need enough of it to get in a flask, and then I could just dupe it with the mimicium. Yeah, the audio's breaking, huh? I hope that this save doesn't break soon or something. Get some corruption. No. No corruption. Oops. Wow. Just keep testing this. We gotta get the exact... Yeah, that's true. They bleed oil, but they're composed of aluminum. We just melt down their bodies. Because we're an alchemist, and that's what we do. We melt things. What the hell, dude? Come on. Is it always gonna do it? When I leave the area, does their freeze field despawn and that's why it's doing it or something? Or is it because they're too far away from Colmy? Is that it? Oh. Yeah, I'm backing up. The save is already months, or like how long? I don't even know how long we've been doing this so far. I'm hoping to do it much, much longer, too. Hang on. Okay. Oops. Is that far enough away, actually? Is it because that one's too far away from Colmy, and it's getting unloaded? We'll try again. Well, the rest of them are going to go this way anyway, and these powders need to move eventually. So what I need to do, let me just, you know, we have this aluminium. I'm going to drink the rest of that or whatever. As long as this is good, we don't need these. And then we need one for this. We need, you know, 2 ice mages on either side. We can't, I don't know if we can get molten steel. You can't get it by melting the molten or by melting the steel. There might be a molten steel we can get from a great treasure chest, though. Gold, we can get molten gold, molten silver, molten copper, molten brass, molten metal, which I already have right here. Like generic metal. So we need ice mages for all of those molten metals. It's going to take a while to do that. I'm just going to do it a little bit at a time here and there, you know, while working on other stuff. Yeah. And then all the powders I can put wherever. That doesn't matter. Seems fine. I think the level just needs to be low enough that the field covers it. Yeah, let me, just one more test. We could go anywhere, but... Alright. What was that? Did something, like, fall down, or was that just, like, sparks or something? I want to be careful about teleporting too quickly in and out of here, too. Alright, that's good. So hopefully everything is good with this. They just stay there, happy. Eventually, what if we have moss that just collects in here over time and they suffocate in the moss? If we're... It might happen. Alright. That's cool. This is a nice setup. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with this setup. It looks good. It still would be cooler if we could put summon fish inside the molten metal to keep, like, summon fish with Nala, Circle of Stillness, just keeping it like that. That would be awesome, just to have, like, fish swimming in molten metal. But you can't have everything. Alright. So... For now, I'm not going to get rid of this, but the problem... Anyone who's collected flasks before, is Nintendo going to sue me? Probably. Let's be real. It seems as if, like, if I put many more flasks, like, this is a bad setup. I like the way it looks. We made some nice little platforms over here, but I need to replace them with summon platforms. You know, we have this nice wand build from Lim right here. That would allow us to cast, like, a long summon platform, infinite platform. So we could just store flasks on this summoned platform. It's really stable, should stay there forever. Yeah. Lim 37 right there in chat. Lim is another alchemist, an eye connoisseur in the Noita community. And Tissimo is somebody else who does a lot of crazy work with alchemy and stuff. And who else? There's a few of us crazies out there who are doing something like this. Alright. But for now... I'm gonna back up the save. I don't need this bag anymore. Well, before we go, or before I... Not we go, I'm not ending the stream at all. But before I back up the save... actually, right, we'll back up the save first. After doing that. That was kind of annoying to do. Alright. Let's just back up. How are they keeping the aluminium molten? Because that enemy has a freeze field around them. And molten aluminum or molten metals don't, like, harden from getting frozen. They just get stabilized. The fire gets extinguished and you just keep the, like, mercury, like, liquid metal part of it. For all the metals, they all behave like that. I think even, like, you can use them also. This is, like, something I don't want to do at the base, but in a parallel world, you can keep the ice... You can cause the ice mages, or they can keep other materials stable also, materials that normally ignite when they touch air, such as monstrous powder. So monstrous powder it's just a powder that immediately reacts with air to ignite and spawn the wand connoisseur boss, the bridge boss. So if we get monstrous powder, or when we get monstrous powder, I can try doing a setup like this in a parallel world, not in my base, but in a parallel, and just like very, very carefully pour monstrous powder down there to keep it stable. And then anything else that is the same way. Like there's some gunpowders that ignite, like the liquid detonation gunpowder immediately ignites. So we can keep that stable. All right, wait a minute. I didn't accidentally delete like my save or something, right? Okay. Dude, it's already 4 p.m. What the hell, man? I've already been streaming for 2 hours. Why does time behave the way it does? Why is time so speedy? Speedy. It's lame. So what are you doing with the what are you doing with the dance master? What are you doing with the dandelions? Lions? Are you like sauteing them, making a soup or something, or? Remember, it's from right before the Epilogue 2 update? The what? Barking dog bike. Yeah, time is a rationalization for an aspect of the universe we don't entirely understand yet. Do any of you believe that time is relative as far as our comprehension and understanding of what relativity even means? But do any of you think that time could run at different speeds for each person? Do you think, because it's like birds' hearts beat very quickly and they live short lives. Well, not all, actually, like really fast. Do you think that like as you get older, time literally does move faster for you, and that's why it feels, when you're young, it feels like time is, you know, perceived time or actual time? Is there, I guess actual time is this dimension that houses our other dimensions within it, and it's I don't know, maybe it even is not immutable, whatever. Look, mammy. But do you think our perception of time changes as we get older? I'm sure, yeah, it does. But been binging all of your YouTube content. Happy to catch you live this time. Hey, thanks, Disturbed. Welcome. Boil them first, then mush them in a pot. Boil them, mash them, stick them in a pot. Add bacon, then dandelions, cook a bit more. Nice. Alright, look at that. Yay! We got molten aluminum. That's nice. We just can't cause any pain to them, because then they might get angry, especially this one. And if I'm over here and I accidentally hurt it, it's going to attack. And then that's going to, the attack from it is going to go right in there. And plus it might break this extremely thin wall. So as long as we don't misbehave, they shouldn't misbehave. It gets faster, I feel. That's how I feel as well. I think also it's like your perception changes based on, you know, when you get older, when you become an adult. When you're an adult, you have much more going on, much more taking up residence in your mind as far as stress-related things and things you have to keep on top of with bills and everything and whatever. And then you're responsible for doing everything yourself. So a lot more of your time gets taken up doing everything for yourself. So yeah, anyway. It would be nice if we had like 8 days a week or like, I don't know, more time. The faster you go or the nearer to a massive object, the slower time goes. People on the equator are moving faster than at the poles, so time flows slower for them, but in such a negligible amount, it does not matter on a macroscopic scale. The perception that time goes faster the older you get is merely because of the lack of milestones. I do know that, for me personally, when I started making videos, started content creation, and I'm very dedicated, even though I've been blowing off making videos lately because I've been streaming more. For the last decade of my life, time has flowed very, very quickly because I've been, like, waking up, dedicated, like, waking up, working on videos, like, waking up, and, like, from doing the same thing every day, and, like, really not having much of a life. And that's okay. I did that. I could definitely have more of a life if I wanted to. But I have been pouring, like, almost all of my time into making things and content creation over the last decade, pretty much. And time has gone by very quickly. It feels like a couple years since I started making videos, not almost 10. It's crazy. It's like really weird. Like just doing the same thing every day. And I guess that's like most jobs, but it's like content creation it is like having multiple full-time jobs at how much time investment it takes and how much you need to like be hyper focused on different things. Like, yeah. And I know like on stream, I'm definitely like, what are we doing right now? I definitely waste a lot of time on stream, or I personally don't consider it wasted. It's nice to chat with everyone about everything, anything. But it's also like this game itself, this run is like I've said it a million times, it's like a meditation for me. And it's nice to do that. All right. So I backed up the save. So we don't need this wand right now. I'm going to grab... I just want to farm... Oh, wait, I need that. We're going to drink all this. Yummy. Let me just do the end of everything a couple more times. Just to see if we can get... Why am I doing that? Sometimes I do that, and I'm like, why do I do that? Okay. Alright. We're not going to use that. I need a new Fury Forged lore video. Yeah, the next video is this. Do I have it? Oh, I shut it down. But the next video is this. Oops. Boss Alch. I wonder what that means. I'm making a better alchemy boss. Alchemist boss kill video. And then I need to get this Eldritch Vania video out that I was going to make like 2 months ago. I'm probably not going to make any Elden Ring stuff, although I've been recording some things as I play through it. I should. I still have an Elden Ring video out on how to get 2 Serpent Hunter spears, which is like a glitch or an exploit, but you can still do it. They didn't fix it. And that video still gets like really nice views over time from more people discovering like, yo, you can have 2 of those. So I might make another couple of Elden Ring secret-y videos or whatever, just because I love the Souls games and like potentially get a crap ton of views, which would allow me to I try to look at things realistically now. Like, I make only what I like making, but I don't mind being like, hey, I'm gonna make this video because it might get a shit ton of views, and it would allow me to, like, not work so hard on videos for a bit and stream more, you know? Like, the Animal Well videos did fantastic. And it's because of that that I'm able to kind of blow off videos for as long as I have. Maybe. And it's always like, it's been almost a month. What the hell? It's been so long. It's been 3 weeks since I put out a video. God. Let me make sure I have everything. I don't. Of course I don't. Okay. I didn't put a thing at the base. Nice. So we gotta go all the way back. It's broken. Once you get it to 524,000 seconds, a little bit more than that, then it breaks and you have infinite poly immunity. You need Iron Stomach, obviously, so you don't blow up. And you need to basically make a farm with a Necrobot. One of these guys. These guys revive enemies. So you just bring one of these and one of these together, and then kill that, eat it, it gets revived. And you just eat to the beat for a few hours. And then you have infinite poly immunity, quote unquote. Because you can still get polyed. Yay. Like, you can still, there's like a, if you happen to be touching polymorph during a specific frame, then you can potentially still get polyed. So the chances of getting hit by a projectile on that frame are pretty low. I don't know if it's possible. I don't know if it, like, that's, I'm kind of like oversimplifying it. Oh, hey, you puked in there. Nice. Your little prison. But if you're swimming around in liquid poly, even if you have poly immunity, there's a chance that you'll still get polyed. Yeah. I don't know the exact reason, but it's something to do with frame. Like a certain frame. Anyway. How you doing, Vexilus? By the way. I want to read more chat, but let me just set this up real quick. So, or I just gotta grab this wand. We don't need the black hole wand. We need this. We need that, and we need... I haven't killed the lake boss yet. I want to. Where is it? Wait a minute. This is my attack wand. Or whatever, the wand I'm going to use to do the end of everything. We have teleport wand, yes. We need this wand. Oh no! Yeah, right? Whatever. But I need the... Is it over here? We don't need the black holes. We just drop the black holes over here. Aspie Grace. And then we have this wand over here, right? Yeah. Oh, shit. Anyway, alright. Now, we go up here. We do... Oh, whatever. Okay, we do this. And then, we read chat for a few minutes. The goal of this run is to collect every single material in the game and find all the secrets. Do all the things. Collect every material. Mix them all together in different ways. Freeze them all in different ways. Let them defrost or melt. Burn them. Run electric current through them. Mix gases together, perhaps. Do everything to try to find new alchemy. And even though we have a file that tells us all of the reactions in the game, it doesn't tell us all the reactions in the game. Everyone has the ability to decompile the data file to get all this stuff. And then in here you can find like all the scripts, all the graphics, except for a couple things that are hidden in the engine. And then you got like the materials XML file that lists, like at the bottom, lists all the reactions and the probability of those reactions. Like the whole world right here. However, there are a couple things that are not in there, and there are also like things that might be bugs that are not also in there, but they're very, very interesting and that they're not going to fix because they're really cool. Like freezing slime and then having the slime melt into pea soup, and freezing toxic sludge and having toxic sludge melt into greed curse liquid. So that is why we're here, to solve the cauldron and the eyes and science. That is what I do in this game a lot. It's lots of science. There's also this video that just came out that I have not watched yet by Glowno about the eyes. It's a video essay about the eyes. So, and I was talking to him about it a little bit through DMs. So you should watch that video. Maybe we'll watch it. It's 36 minutes long though. Now, I'm just scrolling up a bit. Let me just lower this. It's noisy. Let me actually go over here real quick. Add a tiny bit of butter and squeeze some lemon. What are you making with the dandelions? I still haven't gone shopping. I have a little bit of food left. Been scrounging. I've just been streaming instead of like buying food. I'm not streaming tomorrow through Wednesday though, so we got time. Tomorrow through Wednesday, I think I need to also, so like we're gonna be streaming Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sundays, and I think two of those days might be a vastly different time than now. Like I've been streaming. I want to try to stream on the weekends, early morning. Like so, Saturday, Sunday. I want to try to stream my time, Eastern time, at like. If I could start at 9 a.m. It's gonna take a little bit of time to kind of turn back my clock a little bit there, and start waking up early enough to do that. But ideally, I want to stream on the weekends earlier in the morning through the afternoon or into the afternoon. And then probably Thursday and Friday nights. So like 8 p.m. on or something maybe. That would give me the whole week, 5 days during the week to work on videos, which I need to do. So that would be nice. I'm just going to miss like, it's like I've been streaming at this time for forever, for a while, for a year pretty much. And there's certain people, certain time zones that I'm going to miss on those 2 days, I guess, but meh. Maybe. Time is just a measure of motion. Worms. Hey, what are you doing? Get out of here. I think it was more in Einstein's theory. The years felt faster because a year is not as big in your life as before. Now we think, is it then already? But back in school, year felt like a decade. Back in school, a year felt like a decade. Yeah. I remember like being a kid. I remember a lot of things from when I was young. And I just remember how it felt to like wake up on Saturdays, watch cartoons, and have like a full day. So much time to play video games and everything. Now it's like you play something and it's like, oh my god, it's already tonight? What the? What the hell? Damn it. And then you're like, I wanted to do all this other stuff too. Anyway. Let me actually... We gotta... Ah, schnucks. Whatever. We're gonna end up using that anyway. Schmack. Make my little cloud. This is a cloud, guys. Isn't it beautiful? It's a cloud cocoon. I don't have any well. Well, I could go to hell. I could use this, but then... Yeah, that's fine. Beat a boop bap beep boop. Where's the... Alright. Where's the sauce? Let me just make sure we're casting this on every frame, and I took that off. We are not casting it fast enough. There it goes. Alright. I'm not gonna do this for long anyway. Woo! Alright. It's still not fast enough, but whatever. Ow. That's my delicate skin. The acid. We need to exfoliate, though. Stop it. With acid. With an acid bath, not with magic wands. Alright. Alright, worms. Get the hell out of my base. This is my place. You go down here. Get it. Get. Oh, shh. Well, that wasn't... The wand is not fast enough. Definitely not fast enough. I just need to put another blood magic on it. Fuck you. But it's a... Oh, we have instant deathium. Oh my god. Give me that. Hang on. Don't break. Just... Why are all the wands right there? Get out of here, wands. Go away. Oh. This could potentially be real bad. Oh my god. The platform is all above it. Crap. Definitely want that on there right now. Pick it up. Are you serious, dude? Oh, fuck. Here, drink this. Drink all of it. Come on. Stop it. Stop getting confused. Drink it. Okay. Anyway, pause. We'll get it in a minute. Have you considered a dive into the lore mechanics around sleep effects and Saint Trina? I mean, I don't have a lot of experience with that. I've never made a sleep build, but I am interested in the new sleep effect, and also that quest line is really cool in the DLC. Just threw away my first Colmy kill by fucking around in the lava lake below after killing them. Feels bad. It sucks. I'm sorry to hear that. I did the same thing yesterday. We got to the end, and then how did I die? We killed Colmy, and then I died in the end room. So, it happens. I think that might be the first time I did that, though. Besides, well, actually in the room itself and not digging through and killing myself in the lava by accident. Have you played Dwarf Fortress? A little bit, yeah. A little bit. I'm not sure if I'd be able to stream it. I want to, but I get overwhelmed pretty easily. I'm somebody who has, like, you know, a little bit on the spectrum, and I get very, very overwhelmed really easily. What do you call it? Like, sensory overload, pretty much. It's really easy on stream for that to happen to me. So like with game and chat and stuff, it, you know, so playing a game like a colony sim could be a little bit too much for me sometimes to do on stream. Unfortunately. I'd have to be like really, really well rested and just in the right state of mind in order to, yes, in order to be able to do it without like having a panic attack. Just like managing so much at one time is like maybe, yeah. Vexillus. Basically, all effects have an internal timer of like 1 second or less that applies the effect when the timer activates and removes it when that internal timer ends. That was about the, what was that about? The duration stain you see on an entity. Wait, okay, for the poly. Internal timer of like 1 second or less that applies the effect when the timer activates, removes it when the internal timer ends. The duration stain you see on an entity are separate from that internal timer. Okay. So when the internal timer ends, on that same frame, it checks if the stain effect duration is still active. If it is, it resets the internal timer and reapplies the effect. There's a very slim chance for there to be desync between the internal timer ending and removing that effect and the check that restarts the timer and reapplies it. And then you get polyed through your poly immunity. Or, I guess, any effect. Nice. I made Call Me a Gourd, because there's gourds in the game. There's a... yeah, you need to find a pair and throw it at Colmy. You actually don't need to throw it. You just need to be next to him. Or bump into him, pretty much, or be close to him. Spoilers! If you don't want to see the world of Noita, I'm going to show the world. Or 3 worlds. So, right up here. This is the Gordian, and these are the Gourds. This is the Gourd Cave. All the way up there. Now, there's also Gourds, potentially... how many are there? 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think there's 6 friend caves, or 6 caves around the world, always in these spots. And one of them is randomly the friend room, where the Toveri boss spawns, and the little horror monsters, and then there are 3 or 4, there's gourds in there too. Whichever one ends up in your seed ends up being like the actual room, because they only spawn in the cave that ends up having the boss in it. Anyway, so you can get one of these gourds. They heal you. They have like a short circle of vigor effect on you when you break them. Or you could heal other things with them too. And then you just bring one of those all the way down here to the boss, and it turns into a gourd. It's a Spelunky reference. Like the eggplant. Schmack. Alright, well we have Instant Deathium. Hell yeah. Instant Deathium, though, has an instant lifetime, so it needs to stay in the flask forever, or else there's no way to, like, bring it back to the base and freeze it or something. Probably. As far as we know, there's no way to stabilize this. But I still have to try to experiment with it. Maybe. Carefully. And the poly timer is not going down because we broke it. Man, I am so scrolled up. Holy crap. I'm just trying to read through some of this. So once you get 524,000 seconds, the timer breaks, and then you get basically infinite poly immunity. Got the same issue. I like Dwarf Fortress, but it's just a lot of things to pay attention to. Yeah. Yeah, I really, really am into... Like, I'm trying to play this run. This run is like a colony sim for me. Just without the other colonists, basically. Oh, wait, let me speed this up. Let me do that one more time. Alright, that'll be fast enough now. That's a little bit better for the moment. Oops. Yeah, like Factorio, too. I'm not sure if I would play Factorio. Dwarf Fortress I'm into because of the, like, potential, the story generator part of it. And just, I love when things go wrong and having to fix stuff like that. But Factorio, I haven't really been interested in. I've heard it's really good, very addictive, one of the most addictive games. But I don't know. It just doesn't seem... Whoops. It just doesn't seem the most interesting to me. Because it's only... Oh, whoops. It's pretty much only building. I should have gone outside of here. Now we're going to get a circle of acid inside of here. But whatever. All good. Alright. I should have... For the next time, when I really have to start farming this more... Right now I'm just doing a little bit. Maybe this is the last time. Ow. Look at all this acid. Holy sh... Is there a way for me to poke a hole in it or something? We have liquid vacuum field, but... Hang on, let me put a Nala on there. It's probably not going to do much. Oh, actually it's working. Beautiful! Alright, that's cool. We already have alchemic precursor, but... Oh, hey, we have a tablet over here. And some wands are getting charmed from falling into the ambrosia... I mean, the, pheromone. So we just have worm blood. Okay. And I have alchemic precursor, so I don't need that. Just gonna drink it. Choking and bloated. Lovely. I hadn't ever seen it that zoomed out. Oh, the map. Yeah. Murpy! Alright, let me just... I'm gonna miss some of what you're saying, you guys. Can't read everything. Hi, friendos. The way it looks is off-putting to me. Factorio. I think I would play, what do you call it? Let's just do one more over here. I think I would play Satisfactory with people. Also, Merp, do you want to play Gunfire? Do we have anyone, like, Whoops, what did I cast over here? Oh. Okay. Alright, let me just do one more end of everything, and then I'm down. Is Dad Wrestler streaming? Daddy-o? See if anyone else, if Dad wants to, or, Dane. Anyway, whatever, it doesn't matter. Hang on, brain is farting. Alright. I could just... I don't have to... Alright. Peepo, peepo, peepo. He's playing Lethal. Lethal Company? Dad is playing Lethal? Lame Company. Content warning would be... okay. But Lethal? Gross. Yeah, I would totally bug him. Don't tell him I said that. But I would totally play some content warning. It's fun. And I'm in the mood to be stupid. And that's what you need to be in the mood for that game. I'm in the mood to be like, hey, just talk absolute bullshit to video games. Like, hi, Mr. Ghostman, Magoo McGillicuddy. Do you want to go on a date? Do you want to kiss me? This is good content. Oh. I think it's just all evergreen seed, but that's still cool. Mimicium we don't need. We have. Saving Grace Extra Lives. I'd play some of the stuff if I knew anything about it. Satisfactory, I like. It's fun to zoom around. See, I would probably... I just don't want to play it alone. Satisfactory. I don't think I would... I think it would be... Oh, okay. Oh, because there's acid. I get it. Nice. That's cool. I love that stuff. All right. Cool. Well, we only really need one flask of this, but I'll hold on to them both. I wish that I could store this. Make an ice cube of instant Deathium. All right. That's enough of that for now. Did I put 3 on here? Yeah. Okay. Make sure I'm not going to, like, somehow kill myself. All right. All right. We are in East 1. I'm going to stay here, I guess, because we'll continue the farm when I come back. I'll probably play a little bit more Noita later.